You made it to the peel and stick video, but oh man, it is so luxury. Everything in this video can be found and made using affordable and Dollar Tree products. I don't want to waste any time. Let's hit it. The first trick I want to show you is a DIY chair rail. Did you know that you can get this on Amazon delivered, in my case, overnight, and it is peel and stick? It's just molding, hey? Look how nice this looks. And then you can turn it around. And this is just like peel and stick, so easy. Our bonus room has been the playroom for the kids for several years, but I knew that this big wall I wanted to do something with. I wanted to go bold with the color, and I wanted to put some molding on the wall. I also didn't have a lot of money to spend, and I wanted to give you guys an option that was renter friendly.
Depending on the size of your wall, this hack is under 40 bucks, but here's how you're really gonna save, getting all those extra odds and ends you would get at the hardware store from the Dollar Tree. An amazing Dollar Tree product are their paint trays. These rival what you're seeing at the hardware store for 5 times the price. I love these and always put a liner in them. And even at the cost per inch, the painter's tape rivals what you'll find at the hardware store, and it comes in 2 thicknesses. For this hack, you also need some caulk. This is highly rated, all-purpose from Dollar Tree, and totally beats paying $10 at other stores.
And the Tool Bench brushes do rival the Purdy brand, which is a really high-end hardware store brand, and I do really like these.
This is one of Dollar Tree's best savings ever. These retail for $13 each.
You can even find drop cloths for $1.25. This is awesome. I keep some on hand for DIY projects, and they're nice and inconspicuous, like tiny.
You're gonna get the full cost breakdown in this video, but I added it up. If I would have bought all 6 of those products from the hardware store, I would have spent $37.40. By getting it at the Dollar Tree, I'm only spending $7.50. That's a $30 savings, and you're gonna see in a second what I use that extra money on. We're starting first with the side wall, and we're going to get to the accent wall in a minute. So this is installing the chair railing. I use that Dollar Tree painter's tape, and I put it 32 inches from the baseboard, which is chair railing height. You just want to make sure that it's nice and level. Now, I didn't want to spend a single dime on paint, so I just went into my garage and I found some old paint that I could remix up in the right color. Just be careful selecting the can.
Always make sure to fully close your paint cans, because look. Oops.
Live and learn. Another favorite hack if you're trying to save on paint is to buy paint samples instead of a full can. You'd be surprised how far this can go, especially for just an accent wall. If you're doing chair railing, one of those small cans will do you just right. I removed the painter's tape, and now I'm going to add my peel and stick molding. You kind of want to bend and finagle this a little bit just because it's been rolled up, because you want it to lay nice and even. This could not be easier to work with, no tools required. No nail guns, no anything, friends. This is made with a quality PVC. Literally all you do is peel the backing and start to stick. Start from one edge of the wall and work down. I stuck from left to right, and you want to apply firm pressure. You can see here how when I peel the backing back, then I'm just going to run my hand along the side from one side to the other. This is going to give it the best adhering stick, and Charlie's holding the level there so I can make sure that I'm getting it right. I'm not a tool person or a mathy person. Once this one ran out, I added the next piece on, and I just connected them as close together as possible. This is easy to cut at the edge with an X-Acto knife. I added a bit of that Dollar Tree caulk between the pieces so that way it would have a more seamless look. Let's say I had to buy the paint new. Even with supplies and everything, including the molding, my entire cost was under 70 bucks, and I did it in less than an hour. Lots of questions from you guys how to remove this when you're done, and my super secret is a hair dryer. This removes all of that sticky tack and starts to loosen it so it's not going to peel back your walls. Any sort of heat that you can apply is going to loosen that adhesive. I think this is my new favorite hack. This is so easy to wipe down and clean too. Up next is the accent wall. I was really inspired by these decorative picture frame molding images, but the cost on this was so much. I love this dark wall, but I am not spending $440. I bought a gallon of paint, and this actually had to do another room in the house, so I could only use a half gallon for this project, so it cost me just $20. The color that I chose is iron ore. I believe it is my new favorite Sherwin-Williams color. I will be sure to link everything down below for you. I also did factor in the cost of buying some paint rollers. Well, I do love buying my paint brushes from the Dollar Tree. The rollers themselves, I would suggest getting a quality one from the hardware store. That's going to help the best on your wall and give you an extension rod. We have the wall is drying. The room is a mess, but that's okay. And we are opening up the console to see how we like it. I don't know, I really like this one. What do you think?
That'd be good.
What I like to do is get inspired by Crate & Barrel and Pottery Barn, but actually get it way cheaper. You're gonna see in a minute how cheap I actually got these things for. And up next, we're going to do this accent wall.
So enter this build and batten molding. Depending on the size you want, this costs between $3 and $5 a piece. I'll link it all down below for you because it's really easy just to pick up at our hardware store. And what's so great about this is there are no tools required. All you have to do is snap it together using the connector pieces. These come in packs of 2, so you can have these in varying sizes, whether you want squares or rectangles to have them large or small. Our wall fits 6.
So for each rectangle, I had it 30 inches wide by 40 inches tall. Make sure to do your level on both sides, and then you can secure it with painter's tape. I don't use tools. You didn't come here for that. I just pretty much did leveling by eye with my level, and then I just measured from the windows so I knew how far apart to put them.
Oh my gosh, so it is almost midnight, but this is coming together. Charlie's laughing. He's like, we have to go to bed. We're gonna regroup tomorrow, but can you see the vision? We might have a little bit of a mess going on here, but that is okay. I am starting to see this vision coming together, and I know tomorrow it's gonna happen.
It's midnight and Kathryn's not using tools at all and, trying to do DIY projects, that really checks out. So basically, I just waited till the next morning. I decided to take these down and here's how to install them.
Once you got these on the wall, there's a couple options for this. For a no tools required approach, you can use a strong as nails glue. You can find this at the hardware store. It's about $3 a tube. I also have seen this at the Dollar Tree. Another amazing Dollar Tree product is double-sided sticky adhesive. This is really great for putting up shelves. It has a great strong hold. I highly recommend it.
You can also use Command brand. So this is perfect for all my renters out there. You could literally just stick these on the wall. Since we are not renting and we own our house, I decided to use the strong as nails glue. Much like a Command strip, as soon as you put it on the wall, it kind of just stays there, but I added some painter's tape for support while it dried. And this cures pretty quickly. And then I took some of that Dollar Tree caulk to add in between the seams. You can find Dollar Tree sanders as well to sand this down if you want to, but I didn't need to do that. Then whether it's Command strips or you secured it to your wall, you're just going to paint over this. Now this comes already ready to go, no need to prime, and I did 2 coats of my iron ore paint. Turn on some podcasts, get the job done, and I was really getting excited with how this was coming together. And here's how I saved on furniture. So I was really inspired by this Crate and Barrel piece. I actually found this at the store at home for just $187.
I really liked these consoles. They are so beautiful and they had tons of options, and what's more, they were on clearance.
What's really great about this is I could actually just buy 2 and that would give me the look of Crate and Barrel. Now, obviously with a store like this, you got to do all the heavy lifting yourself. It's like IKEA, but the American version, but this was a really great way to save.
Also, At Home has tons of curtain panels. My friends, these are so affordable. It's $29.99 for 2. I wouldn't necessarily call these blackout curtains, but they are so high quality for the price, and I got 95-inch panels.
Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel, oh my gosh, it would be hundreds of dollars to do a window at that length. The real key is the long curtains. They just look so luxe. And don't mind the 4-star reviews. That's just because they're not technically blackout, but they are awesome.
When I'm excited about stuff, I get impatient and then I have to just open it right away. You want to see? Let's do it.
Steaming your curtains is going to give them such a beautiful look, and I just tied them off with some Dollar Tree ribbon.
I think this room turned out absolutely incredible, and you would not believe for how much of a budget it was done.
All of the accessories I already had, I pulled in from other rooms of the house, including my beautiful begonia. And this accent wall turned out even cooler than expected.
But truly, everything that I bring you on this channel brings me so much joy when I see it in my own house. I cannot help but explode with excitement sharing that with all of you, my beautiful friend. It's high end if it makes you happy. If nobody has told you today, you are enough, more than enough. I'll catch you soon. Do you think it is this color? Maybe. It might be the same color, because this is a family room color. It was a match. That's hilarious. This is the same color as what's above.
I think it is.
Huh?
I think it might be. I'll go get the pig.
Yeah.